Hello guys and welcome to Laravel 7 tutorials. So guys, in the previous video we successfully implemented the search functionality and we have tested this functionality and it is working perfectly fine. So guys, in this specific video we are going to cover the success and error related message related to search and filter by category and filter by text. So let's say if we don't have any specific blog related to this search, we are going to show an error message right here. And let's say if in any case we have a result for any specific query, like in this case we are filtering the blogs based on the category, so we are going to show a success message. Similarly, we are going to show a success message for the tags and the search itself. Okay, so let's start. And first of all, what I'm going to do is, guys, first of all I'm going to create new category and a new tag so that we can test our success and error related message. So let's move to categories and I'm going to create a test category just like that, create, and let's move to tags and I'm going to create a new tag, create. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to create a new category with, let's say, 1 2 3 4 5. It doesn't really matter, but I just wanted to stick to the test function, test related result, because tag can be itself a tag. So yeah, that's why. Okay, let's do a refresh right here. Okay, so now we have a new category and a new tag. So let's start, and first of all let's move to blog blade, that is related to our front end home page, index page you can say. Okay, so right here I'm going to create a new div so that we can see our error in that specific div. So what I'm going to do is, let's create a div class call -12 you can say. Let's close this div. Now I'm going to create a new div. Inside of it, div class call all, let's put an offset because we want to see our error or success related messages right here, somewhere right here. Okay, so we are going to put offset, some offset, let's say 3, offset -lg -3, and let's say call -md or lg, and that would be of we want to show our alert on, let's say, 6 column. Yeah, call md6, just like that. Let's close our div. Okay, let's test this out, and for that, first of all I need to get an alert from Bootstrap that have a dismiss functionality. So let's move right here and let's try Bootstrap alert dismiss. Okay, let's visit the first link and let's move down. I don't want this one. Yeah, this is the one I want, so I'm going to copy everything, or you can just copy it from right here. Let's post everything right here. That's it. Let's see this in action. So let's do a refresh on our home page, and yeah, it's working fine. Now what we are going to do is, first of all, let's remove everything from right here because we don't want this. Yeah, okay, and our message would be something like, let's say, search result for category. First of all, we are going to implement related to category, so yeah, that's why. And we need a variable in order to show an error message. So for that, let's remove this first for now, and let's move to front end controller, this one. Okay, let's move to the method that is related to filter category right here. Okay, so guys, in order to show an error or success message, we need to put a condition, and for that specific condition I need a certain variable with specific value. So in this case, what I am going to do is, whenever we have a filter, whenever we are trying to hit our filter category method, we are going to find that specific category, and then we are going to fetch the blogs that are related to that specific category. Now right here, it doesn't really matter if we were able to find the results or not, but the main thing is we need to get the category name itself. So yeah, that's why I'm going to create a new variable with category name, and I'm going to save the category name that I got right here. So $find category, and I want the name out of it. That's it. Okay, now I need to return this to the view. So yeah, category name, just like that. Okay, Yeah, so now we can put our condition based on this specific variable. Okay, let's move right here once again. So just to make our method robust and based on the condition, because this is the most easiest way and it is easier to understand, so that's why I am discussing this in great detail. First of all, guys, let's say if I'm trying to search for the result related to test category, we don't have any specific blog related to this category, so in that case we won't see anything right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to put a condition based on that. In this case we don't have any blog, so the blogs count is 0. So yeah, I'm going to use that condition. So let's type right here at if $blogs count equals to 0, then you have to show this piece of code. That's it. Let's put an end to that if and if, just like that. Now I'm going to put my second condition which will be related to this specific variable. Okay, so let's put our second condition at we are making this method robust and this is the easiest way to understand it. So yeah, at if not empty $category name, then what you have to do is you have to show this piece of code. Let's put an end to it, just like that. Now I can show I can print the variable name whatever I have, like in this specific case we have a category name, so yeah, we can display the category name $category name, and let's say if in any case I don't have anything, I will just put an empty string. Okay, so yeah, now let's put something else, because in this case we were not able to find any specific result. So yeah, not found. Okay, because the blocks count is 0 and we have something in category name, so we are going to show this block. So not found, and let's put an icon. So I class fa minus from, and let's close this out, not right here, sorry, and let's put an end, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to print a link for the home page as well. So for that, what I'm going to do is let's create an anchor tag, and let's say the URL would be to the home page itself, just like that. Okay, now let's put some classes. So btn minus sm, and let's say btn minus danger, and I want the button to be rounded, sorry for that, just like that. Let's put a text. So yeah, return to blogs. Let's close this. Now let's see it in action. Refresh. So we don't have any specific result related to this specific category, so we are able to see our error message right here. Okay, now let's put this let's center align this content. So first of all, yeah, I have made a mistake, because you can see the button is not rounded itself. So yeah, rounded, now it's fine, and let's center align our text. So text center. Okay, let's do a refresh. Yeah, now it looks way better. Okay, let's try to search for a sport category that has some result. So yeah, we won't be able to see any specific error right here. Okay, it makes sense, guys. So we don't have any blogs related to this specific category, so we are going to show this error message. So yeah, this category related error message is working perfectly fine. Now we can proceed with the tags, okay, based on the if and else. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove or change this and if, this second last one, this one, to else if. Okay, and here I'm going to put my second condition, which will be for, let's say in this case, tag empty $tag name. Okay, in that case what you need to do is first let's put an and if, because if you forgot to put an and if, you will be in trouble, like this is the requirement. Okay, you will see an error. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this same div and I'm going to paste it right here, just between the else if and the and if, just like that. Okay, so yeah, we need to create a variable for the tag itself, because now in that case, if I am clicking right here, we are going to use a filter tag method. which is right here. Okay, so in this case I'm going to pass a variable from this specific method. So let's create a specific variable that would be, let's say, $tag name, whatever I have in find tag, I want the name out of it. Okay, let's return this and let's return tag name just like that. Okay, and let's change it from category to tag, or let's say just like that, tag, and let's change it to tag as well, tag name. Okay, yeah, everything looks fine. Now what we need to do is test it. Let's do a refresh first of all, and let's click on this one. Okay, so search result for tag 1234 not found. If you are still confused like how is it working or what is going on right here, first of all we are checking for the blocks count. In this case you can see we don't have any blocks, so block count is 0. First condition is satisfied. Let's move to the second one. In that case, whenever I click on this 1234, which is a tag, we are hitting this specific method, guys, filter tag. So we are filling something in this tag name variable. Okay, so it's not empty. And in this specific case, whenever the same case, whenever I'm clicking 1234, we are not defining, sorry for that, we are not defining anything right here related to tag, which is right here. Okay, so whenever you are going to hit the tag related functionality, you will fill the category name in this category name variable right here. Okay, so in that case you will see a category name related error, as simple as that. Okay, so whenever you are hitting categories, you will fill the category name. Whenever you are hitting the tag related method, you are filling the tag name. That's it, as simple as that. Let's move forward, and I'm going to put an other else condition for the search functionality, because in this case, let's say if I do something like this, search, we don't have any result. So let's put an error right there as well. So else if, and let's say not empty $search, what you need to do is put an end to it, and if, and copy everything from right here, copy and paste it right here. Okay, now what we can do is we can remove this tag from right here just like that, and let's change it to search. In this case, related to search, we don't need to define a new variable. Why, guys? Let's move to search. So here we have a search variable in which we are defining whatever we receive from the input field using the form. I am saving the input field data in this search variable, and we are passing it right here. So that's the reason we are able to see this right here. So let's say if I'm going to put a condition on this based on search, we can use that because we already have a variable, so we don't need to create a new one. Okay, so yeah, search result for whatever the search is not found and return to blocks. Now let's move to block, because I don't want to put a get condition. We will handle that later. Let's say if I do something like this. Once again, if you were confused, let's say if I do a refresh on this page, which should be a post request, and I'm trying a get request, so it will throw an error just like that. Okay, so that's why I need to refresh. So block search something. Okay, so search result for whatever it was not found, return to blocks, and we can return to blocks just like that. Okay, one thing that I forgot is let's change this button padding. Okay, so this is a success, so I want to hit an error message. Okay, so I want to change the padding of this button, and I already know what I have to do because I have already covered it in the basic Urdu lecture. So we need to change the padding. So for that, let's move to custom.css that is related to front end. Right here you can see this one is related to backend, public, front end, CSS. So yeah, I need to use this one. I'm going to create a new class with the name, let's say SM button, means small button, and let's remove the padding or change it to 5px, and it should be important. Now let's implement this class right here on the button, SM-button, and let's copy this. Okay, let's put it right here as well, and the top one, yeah, this one, just like that. Okay, Okay, so now it looks way better. Okay guys, so our error messages are in place. Now let's say if I click on test, we are going to, since it is a category, we are going to see a search related error that would be related to category. Let's click on this 1234, which is a tag. We will be able to see an error related to tag, and let's try to search and we will be able to see a search related error. Okay, so yeah, our errors are in place. You can test it. And yeah, let's move to success messages. And for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an else to this condition. If in any case we don't have block count equal to 0, then what we need to do is let's put an end. I'm going to change this last and if to else. We can do that. Okay, and I'm going to copy everything from this second last and if to the if starting point. Let's say this one. So if, else if and end if. So I'm copying everything from right here, copy, and let's paste it in our else condition, and let's put an end to our this condition, this one. Okay, so yeah, just like that, and if, and we are good to go. So in this case we will be able to see a success message. So what we need to do is we need to do some minor changes. That would be let's say we don't want to see this not found, so let's remove this. Okay, and we don't want to see not found right here as well, and we need to remove it from right here as well. Okay, so let's save it. Now let's do a refresh. Not like that, sorry, once again, blog. Let's try to search for test, no result. Let's try to search for sport category, and we have a result right here. So it's working. So yeah. Okay guys, so let's proceed with the other success messages that is related to, let's say, first of all, tags. So let's try the error message first. 1234 tag, so no result found. Let's try a new tag. Okay, so we have a result and you can see it right here, the success message. Okay, so yeah, search the success and error messages related to categories and tags are working perfectly fine. Now let's test the last one. So let's say if I want to search for standard. Okay, search. Okay, so search result for standard right here. You can try any of them. Let's try this one. Okay, sorry, not like that. Sorry guys. And let's search, and we have a result right here. Okay, so let's click on the blog or home page. We won't be able to see anything. Why? Because we have put the condition based on the category name and if the blocks are empty or not. So in this specific like URL or in this specific method, we are actually hitting the index method, which is right here. Let me show you. So we are not filling the category name, neither the tag name, neither the search. So yeah, all three conditions are false. If you see right here or right here, every condition is false. So yeah, that's why we are successfully seeing our messages based on the condition, whatever it was. Okay, so once again, let's say if I am trying to search for a category, we will move to that specific category. First of all, find filter method right here. We are going to search for the blocks. If we have result, or if we have result on if we don't have any sort of result, that doesn't really matter. We are just passing a value, the name to that specific variable, which is right here. Okay, we are returning it, and based on this variable we are showing an error or success message right here. Okay, so that's it. It's really simple. I hope you guys got the point. Now one last thing that I would like to do is since you can see we have a huge amount of code because of the if and else condition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this code in a separate file. So let's cut everything from right here. Okay, and let's create a new folder inside front end, and let's create a folder. The name would be partial. Sorry for that guys, partial. Okay, and let's create a new file. Let's paste everything, and I'm going to name it success and errors.blade.php, just like that. Okay, now we can include it right here, @ include first of all front end partial, and then the name of the file, success and errors, just like that. Let's test this out once again to see if we haven't broke anything right here. So sports, we have a search result for sports and we have a success message. Let's try new tag. Let's try a tag that doesn't have any value or any block, which is right here. Perfect. Let's try it, search once again. Okay, let's try something else. So yeah, it's working perfectly fine. Now you can test this functionality, and if you face any sort of issue or if you find any sort of bug right here, you can tell me. So yeah, just test this out, test this functionality out, and if you have or if you face any sort of issue, you can just tell me and we will go through it. Okay, so that's it from this video guys, and I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you, take care, and yes guys, be ready. Okay, take care.